Yo, 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 this your boy Games and Trees back one more time. And today I wanted to give y'all a video because I just upgraded my Grand Theft Auto. I was playing on an older version. I think like the last version or might have even been the version before that because I had a backup save. So I was playing from that version, but I decided to update today. That way, when I installed all my mods back into the game or updated them, I could show y'all how to update them or install them. So today we're going to show how to either do two things: update your Grand Theft Auto 5 from a previous version, or if you're just downloading Grand Theft Auto 5, we're going to show how to update how to download your Grand Theft Auto 5 and then install LSPDFR and everything you're going to need for LSPDFR. So either way, let's get into the video. So first you want to find your game directory. The easiest way to find your game directory is go to Steam. I know where my game directory is, but if you don't know, go to Steam. You want to go to Grand Theft Auto. You want to go to Properties. You want to go to Local Files. And you want to go to Browse. This will bring you to your Grand Theft Auto directory. This is the directory. Now, if you know what directory it's in, that will always take you to it. But if you knew what directory it was in, you can just go ahead and pull it up yourself. So let's go back to my directory. This is my directory that I just pulled up. So go to your directory. We're going to put our directory down there. Let me get these off of here. Okay, you can exit out of this. So, once you got your Grand Theft Auto directory. Now, if you're upgrading your game from a previous game, this is not your first time downloading Grand Theft Auto. You already have Grand Theft Auto in your game and you're upgrading your game. The easiest upgrade ever. LSPDFR LSPDFR is actually currently running with the new update. So, but because I didn't really know and it didn't hurt the game, I actually re-downloaded LSPDFR. So, we're going to do it this way. This will work for me. You don't have to, but this way definitely works. So, we're going to go to LSPDFR. That's all I ever had to type in. First one you're going to have, LSPDFR homepage. Let's click on that. Here's where you get the LSPDFR. Now, normally you're going to be on 0.4.8. You're not going to have to install LSPDFR back again. If you're updating your game from a previous version of Grand Theft Auto, you're not going to have to install LSPDFR again because it's using the same version. But in case you don't have LSPDFR and you're just installing the game for the first time and you don't have LSPDFR, you want to download LSPDFR 0.4.8. And I actually already have it downloaded. I'm not going to download it again, but I am going to open it, which is right here. This is the LSPDFR manual install. I don't go for the automatic install shit, only manual install. So you're going to get a folder just like this folder right here with the LSPDFR folder. Secondly, what you're going to need to download. Now we got our Grand Theft Auto directory. We got our LSPDFR folder. Now another thing that you're going to have to download is going to be Script Hook. So we're going to go back here. We got that already. We can exit out of that. Let's type in Script Hook. Script Hook V. Script Hook V has been updated for the new updated version. So you're gonna have to get this. You're gonna go to ScriptHook-V and download ScriptHook-V. Download this right here. Click that. It's gonna download. I already downloaded, of course. So I'm gonna go ahead pull it up for you. We got our LSPDFR, and we're gonna go to, where did I save it at? It's one in downloads. Well, actually, I moved it to the desktop, I thought. Yep, and here's the ScriptHook-V. I already moved it over here to the desktop. I'm already moved my stuff to the desktop, so it's easier. So, exit out of that. You want to open up. Oh, wait, wrong one. You want to open up ScriptHook-V. These are the files that you're going to need to update your Grand Theft Auto. Now, as I said, if you've been playing Grand Theft Auto, okay, so if you've been playing Grand Theft Auto already and you've been playing on a lower downgraded one, so you wouldn't lose your mods and stuff when it updated, etc., then before you can do any of that stuff, I mean, you can download that mods, but before you can move on to the next step, you want to go to your game, Grand Theft Auto. We're going to go to properties. We're going to go to local files, and you want to click view integrity of game files. This is going to force the game to update your game and put those update files into your game. You're going to need those files. So you're going to update your game. Click that. It's going to go through a little process, update the game. It only take about 5-10 minutes. Update the game. 5 minutes, I think it took. And basically, after you update the game, you want to start the game and play through your little prologue mission or whatever you have. If you don't have a save point, past that point, you want to play and get you a save point where you're not just instantly jumping into a mission, but just play through the prologue mission if you haven't. If you have, then don't worry about that. But yeah, so once you've updated your game or downloaded your game, you got your game updated, it's ready to go, or downloaded for the first time, it's ready to go. You played the game, you got a save point. Just right when you get through the prologue and you turn into Franklin, you can save the game right there. And then you got you a save point for you to spawn at right there. Once you're at that point, you're going to come to your Grand Theft Auto 5 directory. First, you're going to get your LSPDFR. You're going to copy all this, and you're going to drag all this over into your LSPDFR folder. Don't put it in one of these folders. Put it just inside the folder, but in between these things will work. I'm not going to do it because I've already done it. Dragged all those over. You can actually see them. License. We got the plugins, LSPDFR. So I've already dragged all those in there. This is the LSPDFR. This is to make sure you got the LSPDFR. Now, once you drag that LSPDFR folder over, after you drag it over, you're going to go to your ScriptHook-V folder. That's what's next. First, you drag the LSPDFR. Now, you're going to go to your ScriptHook-V folder. You're going to open up this bin file, and you're going to take these 3 files right here, drag them like that, and you're going to drag them into your folder. Simple as that. As soon as after you drag those files into your folder, you're now ready to play LSPDFR. Simple as that. Simple as that. So let's exit out of these because I want to show y'all what I like to do after I install LSPDFR. We're going to delete that. We're going to go back to our Grand Theft Auto 5 directory. You're going to go down to Rage Hook. Double click on that. Now I'm going to hit my settings, but If it's your first time installing this, you won't have to do that. This settings thing will pop up for you. I just hit it real quick. They keep it from loading up the game. But you wouldn't have to do that if it's your first time. It's going to pop this up for you. So when it pop this up for you, right here, you can adjust what button will open this. I'll leave it F4. It's perfectly fine. You can adjust your plugin timeouts. So how long? Some people increase this, but for me, this works. Just that setting. Plugins. This is very important. Make sure you have don't load any plugins on startup. You don't want to have 30, 40 plugins or 20 plugins in your game and it's loading while the game is trying to load up and hook and everything. That's going to make it crash. Make sure you have don't load any plugins on startup. Then we're going to go to advanced settings. This is different stuff. I don't really mess with that stuff. Not really sure what it does. This is important also. Very, very important. When Grand Theft Auto 5 have an update, if you don't have a backup for that game, then you're not gonna be able to play anymore. Like I didn't got caught at least 10 times before I start getting backups. Like because the game I didn't went left, went to work, came home, and the game been updated while I was gone. And now it's just bricking. Every time I started, it's bricking. So it's very important. After you've done that, before you plan the game, come into this menu, the Rage Hook menu. Go to Backup Game Version. It's going to say, you can back up critical game files to allow you to revert to a previous game version if the game is updated to a version that is not currently supported by Rage Plugin Hook. So basically, you're going to download this backup. We're going to do it because I haven't done it yet. So we're going to download it right now. Oh, we already backed up. So I got to go delete my old backup because it's actually an old backup. And I want to get a backup of this version. So y'all can actually learn how to do that right now. How to delete your old backup. I'm just gonna delete my old backup. Y'all won't have to do this. But let me remember how to get there. Downgrade to a previous version. I got one in here, but I want to upgrade. Here we go. Backup. GameBackups.rph. So in our directory, I'm gonna go to GameBackups.rph. That's my game backup from this game right here. I'm gonna delete that. There we go. Deleted the game backup. So on here, I should be able to go to delete this backup, delete that backup. So we get rid of them backups. Then I'm gonna back up my game version. So when you go to backup, it's gonna start creating the backup of your game so that in case it does update, you can revert back to this backup and still play the game, no problems. And then once everything get updated, they update scriptbook, LSPDFR might update, might not. But once they do it, you can be sure, and there we go, my game is backed up. So if I go to revert the game back up, you can see right here, backup, game backups, and I got me a backup right there. It don't take too long. So after you do that, you're ready to play Grand Theft Auto. But this is the thing. When you launch your Grand Theft Auto, you're not going to go to Steam, and launch your game through Steam. No, you're going to come to your game directory. Remember how you get to your game directory. I'm going to show you one more time. You want to go to Steam. Right click on Steam. Go to Properties. Go to Local Files. Let me slow down. Right click on Steam. Go to Properties. Go to Local Files. Then you want to go to Browse. That's going to bring up your game directory. Okay. So once you get into your game directory, go down to your Rage plugin hook. This is what you're going to use to open your game. So what I do is I always create me a shortcut. create a shortcut, which is right here, and then I'll move that shortcut to the desktop. This is how you're gonna open your game for now, and then we can delete that shortcut back out of there. Okay, so you don't even have to keep this up. You can just close out of that. It's just we're gonna, since I'm done with this, let's save and launch. I mean, since we already got it up. But if we didn't have it up, all we had to do is click on that. But since we already got it open because we modified this, we can just click save and launch, and it's going to bring up the game. So here we go. We loading Grand Theft Auto up right now. Yo, it's your boy GamesAndTrees. I just wanted to show you. Here we go. We loading up the game. I think it was that video capture thing. That's only really for the desktop, not really for a game. So I think that just fucked it up. But here I'm using the recorder on my computer, and here we go loading the game up. You're gonna get all this stuff popping up once you loading through raids. It's gonna be hooking, whoop-de-whoop, loading. We're gonna let it load. Sometime it may take a minute. Depends on how many things you got up in your game. My girl made some good food. Oh my goodness. And here we go.
Hey man. Hey, what's up, girl?
You didn't get my text? What text?
Here we go. We loaded up in the
You
game.
pick up my big titties like you asked me to.
Yes, sir. So, wow.
You thought it was a picture
If
of
you got any
puppies.
questions,
I meant puppies, as in titties.
need help with any type of stuff, I'm about to be making a mod. I'm about to be making a video for all my mods I got in my game. If I can get the hell up out the garage. I'm using one hand, y'all. Look over. Child, I'm about to make a video for all my little mods I got in the game. This is GamesAndTrees. My bad. But this your boy GamesAndTrees signing off. Give me a like and a follow if this video could help you, and subscribe if you fucking with the channel. Peace out.